How you all doing? I'm about to give you thumbs up for the assignment submitted so far. We are making progress, which means we have successfully looking at the place values of numbers in a decimal. We have successfully looked at changing from fractions to decimals. We have successfully looked at changing from decimals to fractions. We also went on to look at the various mathematical operations on a decimal fraction, which we successfully looked at addition and subtraction of decimals. Then we looked at multiplication of decimals. What we have last is division of decimals. So today, our lesson is based on division of decimals. Division of decimals. The concept we are going to use over here is very simple. It's like we are going to take it from the perspective view of decimals to a view which we all know best. That is whole numbers. So the first thing we'll do is to change the decimal fraction to a simple whole number. Then now we can divide. It's very simple. So let's take a look. Division of decimals. Thank you. Let's say you've been given 0.04 over 0.2. Remember, this could be written as 0.04 divided by 0.2. I'm presenting these two because students normally forget when they give you this, forget it is the same as that. Yes. So when they give you this, it's easier to work it when it's this way. So you change it that way, which is the same. This over is the same as division. Perfect. So when you have this, it is very simple. This is what I'm talking about. We could have done this if it was in the form 4 over 2. It's simple, isn't it? Because it is a whole number. So we can simply divide and say yes to 1. So our answer is 2. But then, what is causing the problem over here? What is causing the problem over here is the decimal point. The decimal point. That is why I'm saying the concept we are going to use here is change this decimal fraction to a whole number. How can you change this 0.04 to 4? How can you change this 0.2 to a whole number like 2 so that you work with it? That is what we are looking at. So let's get straight to the point. When given 0.04 divided by 0.2, look at the two. Which of them have the highest, or which of them has the highest number of decimal places? That is the top. It has 2. 1, 2. But this has what? Only 1. So what do? Whatever you do to the top, you do to the down. So in order to change the top to a whole number, we multiply it by a number with 2 zeros. That is 100. You multiply by a number with 2 zeros, that is 100, because it's 2 decimal places. And whatever you do to the top, you do to the down. So we end up getting what? 1, 2. We get 4 over 1, 2. 2 zeros. So 4 over 20. Very simple. 4 over 20. Good. Now, I have two ways of doing this. You can either break it down. 1 here, 4 here 1, 4 here 5. So you get 1 over 5. Then now, we did this earlier on, how to change fraction to decimal by using the long division. You realize your answer would be 0.2. So simple. I can also say 4/20 would become 4/2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So what do you get? 2/10. And as we did in the beginning, when you are multiplying by a 10, it moves to the right. So this time, if you are divided by a 10, it moves to the left. So you end up getting what? 0.2. Any of them is correct. I'll take it again. When they give you decimal fractions to divide, since we are not conversant with decimals, the concept we are using is change it to whole numbers by multiplying by increasing numbers of 10 or increasing powers of 10. Then from there we divide. When we get a fraction, we change it to decimals as we learned earlier on. Let's take another example. If you have 0.49 over 0.7, the first thing is to change it to what? Whole numbers. So you multiply the top by is 1, 2. So by 100, and multiply the down by the same thing. Don't do different. Don't say this is only 1, so only 10. No. You choose the highest for both of them. Very simple. So we end up getting what? 49 over 70. 49 over 70, because 1, 2 becomes 49. Then 1, 2. There's an umbrella, so you fill it up with a 0. So 70. So now 7 here 10, 7 here 7. So your answer is 7/10. You are dividing, so it will move to the left. So our answer is what? 0.7. Every number you see idle has a decimal point after it. So like this 7 is 7.0. So if you are dividing by 10, the 0 will cross it to move to the left. That is how come we have 0.7. So to wrap it up, I said when they give you a decimal fraction to divide, the best thing to do, or the first thing to do, is to convert it to a whole number. How do you convert it to a whole number? By multiplying it by the various powers of 10. So if the highest number of decimal places is 4, then you multiply by what? 10,000. If the highest number of decimal places is 3, then you multiply it by 1,000. If it is 2, then you multiply by what? 100. Whatever you do to the top, you do to the down. So now that you have a whole number, then you simplify it as we do. When you get your fraction, you then use your long division to change it to a decimal fraction. Hope you get it. Remember to leave a comment below and go to the assignment section and practice. Thank you very much for your time, and please keep practicing. You can always reach out to me through my WhatsApp line 057 611 6204. Bye.